So far, we are able to drag our element like that and create a good pullback. If we have not triggered a swipe, we element to pull back to its original position. This is good. Now let's go ahead and make use of these buttons down here: the swipe left, super like, and swipe right. So for that, let's go back to our code. In here, let's go to actions in the element, information in the actions right here, and then here in the actions. So for now, we're targeting this swipe left for now. Here, let's add an attribute. Right here, let's create. Just do that. Here, let's create at click. This is going to be, you're going to call a function called swipe left. Right, we have not yet created this function. And then while we're still here, we can also here trigger another function, swipe up. Also for the swipe right, let's trigger another function, or rather call the function, you can say swipe right. So here it's right, swipe up, and swipe left. So now let's go to our X data and create these functions. We're using Alpine, so let's just keep everything in one place. So now we can go up, we can close this for now. In the X data, after the swiping up force, in here let's create a function called swipeRight. Here, I'm gonna do this. Let's just use this. Here, put full colon, type function. This is what I love about Alpine. It makes using this kind of function easy in one place. Here, swipe right, semicolon, and function. So now we can create a function inside here. Here, let's create the move out width. So it's going to be document dot body dot client width. Here, let's say times 1.5 semicolon there. Here let's get the current element, L dot style dot transform. Here, translate, open bracket there plus this one, move out width there plus single quotes, pixels, make sure there's no space between single quote and pixel. Here, comma, and then after the comma, actually inside the string here, after the comma, for the Y, let's add negative 100 pixels. So it's gonna, as it is moving to the left or right, it's also gonna go up with 100 pixels. There, you can close that. For this one, close it here. Yes, while we're still in here add rotate negative 30 degrees. Put a semicolon. Right. After doing that, here let's set timeout. Here let's get L dot. I'm gonna remove this element. And here, make sure the timeout is set to 300 milliseconds, just as it is in the original element. And here, let's now finally dispatch an event. The event is going to be the same as we did before. Dispatch here, swiped right. Right, now let's go back. Now let's test this one. If I click here, this should go to the right and disappear. Also, I mean disappearing, disappear, disappear, and disappear. So it's working correctly. Now let's test to see if this dispatched event is actually working. So here on top of the X data, let's just use here. We're gonna check, we're gonna use this one later, but for now let's just check that it is working. So here at swipe right. Now should I find better names for these? Actually, let's say dot window is equals to, here let's say no, let's say console log, because alert is gonna block our functionality. console.log. Let's say right. So here should be, the event here should be swiped right, not capital. Everything should be lowercase. Yeah, I should have found a better name for this again, but let's just keep it like that. Swiped right. This one. So let's refresh our page and then let's open our inspect. Alright. You open the console. Now let me click this one. You see, right now is there. And also if I scroll like that, the right is also being triggered here. Like that. So it's working correctly. Now let's go ahead and do the same for the swipe left. So here I'll copy this function, add a comma there, paste that. Here it says swipe left. Here the document move out max width is going to be, here the only difference is going to be the negative. Also here I saw an error before, I guess this is the error. Here make sure it's remove that, and also let's fix it here on top, say remove, there was a typo. Yes, now let's also add let's also listen to this event. Swipe right, swiped left. This one swiped left, here it should be swiped left. Alright, the event here is swipe left, here also add left. Alright, now if we go, let's go ahead and let's scroll down. Let me click that. You see it's going to the left and the event is being triggered here, down here. Left, right, left. It's working correctly. One last one before we close. Okay, let's go. And in here, let's copy this one more time. Add the semicolon there, paste that. It's going to be swipe up. Yeah, so here just to avoid any confusion, let's just remove everything. So it's going to be comma translate, open bracket. There's going to be 0 pixels for the X. Add a comma there. Outside this, this single quote, add a plus. This one move out width. We can get the height, but there's not really need. But make it negative so it can go up. Plus, single quote, pixels. Make sure there's no space again here between pixel and quote. You close that one. Inside here actually, inside the quote, after a closing bracket, here add and rotate this one by, let's say -20 degrees. We don't want it to go too much to the left or too much to the right, just 20. And then down here, we're just going to change the event from swiped left to up. Alright, now let's go and check to make sure it works. Alright, I didn't test this before. So here if I click up, it should go up. Excellent. Now it's going up, right and left. So all our buttons and events are working correctly, but let's go and listen to this event up here. They are swiped up. Dot window, here we can say up. So if we go, now if we click up, you see the event here is being triggered and being listened to. Right, left. So you can see here in the console, all our functions and events are working correctly. So I think that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one, or I'm now going to optimize this one and work on more features. So see you in the next video.